What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, the Fever Man, and we back with another Fever's Motorsports episode. Yes, sir. How you doing? I'm doing good. And today, we're working on an e-bike. Customer just dropped it off, talking about, hey, man, put this together. So, say no more. Honestly, I don't know what's in the box. I don't know what's in the box, but we're gonna figure it out together, all right? So, let's go ahead and get to work. Yo, I'm curious to figure out what's inside this box, because my e-bike over there came in the same type of box. So hopefully it's something good. Hopefully it's something we can have some fun on. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's see what's in here. Hey. Alright, so realistically, I'm just gonna cut this front face of the box off and drop it down like that so the bike can already be standing. So I'm gonna have to fumble with it. So let's do that. Never thought I would have to use this tool, but it's the GOAT tool. I'm gonna use it to cut this box open. Alright, and just like that, front face is open. Now we can get a better look at the bike and how it's packaged. Yes, sir. Alright, so it's a pedal bike. But still good. Looks like it's got a decent suspension on it. It's pretty big too. Alright, let's keep it going. Alright, as y'all can see, this bike's pretty big, so in order to get that front wheel on, I gotta find something to support this bike. So let me find that. We can move on. I'm gonna jack that up. I'm gonna set that part of the bike on there. Put the rear tire on the floor. Stabilize it. Ta-da! It should work in theory, right? Let's do it. Alright, I'm gonna move on to the front end. I'm gonna go ahead and cut all this stuff off. I might leave these two. I don't know if the suspension is compressed or not, but cut everything else off, get the handlebars upright, and let's go from there. Alright, that's most of the bike right here in this one box. Of course, I believe the front wheel and some other accessories are in there. We still need to get our foot pegs, you know, all that type of stuff. I'll just show y'all the bike. You know, you can look at it. Pretty big screen on there. See-through master cylinders on each side. Hydraulic brakes. You can see the calipers down here. Pretty nice anodized red color. A little gold trim. You know, it's a pretty nice bike, you know. Let's put it together and let's see how much nicer it can get. What is that? Yeah, yes, sir. All right, the more I see this bike, the more I'm starting to like it. So what I didn't know is, so y'all can see this is the front wheel, right? Yo, this is a dual motor. So front wheel's got a motor, back wheel's got one too. So this thing probably got some torque. Like I said, I don't know anything about this bike, but hey, dual motor, That means more power. More power. That's more power, baby. Yes, sir. Dual motor, more power, baby. All right, so I got the rest of the contents laid out right here. We'll just go through each box one by one and figure out what's what and continue the process. So starting with this first box, what we got here. Let's see. This is your, looks like battery charger. All right. So we got the battery charger in this box. We'll set that to the side. Not sure we need that right now. Let's move on to this box. This box, come on. There's tape everywhere. Let's see. Oh shit. Looks like your foot pegs, your pedals. Put that there. Looks like signals. Turn signals, yep. Set one of those there. That's your other signal there. Looks like your headlight unit. Pretty good. Some mounts right there. Figure that out. Set that here. And user's manual. Yeah, this will come in handy. We need to use that. Of course, that's the tools they provide. I don't need any of those. I'll keep that in the box. Yeah, let's go. All right, so in this box is your basket. Just take note. They tape the hardware right here. Can't really miss it, but just note that. So yeah, it's the rear basket. Put that on in the future. Which leaves us with these components. There's this right here. There's this. This looks like. Okay. These are your mirrors inside of this box. We'll keep that all over here. Safety vest, if you want to use that. Set that in the basket. Bike lock, if you want to use that. Set that in the basket. All right, last box. I believe y'all know what this is. It's the battery. Open that up. It's a big old boy right here. It's a big old boy. But dual motor, so it's gotta do what it's gotta do. So start putting this bike together. First things first, put this front tire on, and of course mount these brakes. It's a dual caliper setup, so a good stopping power, I assume. So we're gonna mount the tire. We're gonna mount the fender too. I can go ahead and get rid of these, and we're gonna take this off. This is not your front axle, so take notes of that. What up, bro?
What up?
Yes, sir. KX4 5th, big boy.
It's like a monster.
This thing right here.
Yeah. Damn. Is it Ebike?
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
All right. Dual motor too.
It's a motor too?
It's dual motor. So it's got a motor in the front wheel and the back wheel.
Ooh, that thing's got speed then.
All right. Let's see how big it is though.
Kind of give it like a chopper style look.
Right. Once this front wheel get on, it's gonna be sitting up. Which I'm about to put on right now, actually.
Oh yeah, it's
Okay. Yeah, better have fucking.
Imagine if they were both throttles.
Alright, y'all, don't be like me and install this backwards. Even though it looked alright. It fit the tire profile and all that. Nah, it needs to protect all of what's going on in here. So I'm gonna swap that back around. Alright. I believe I got that front end just like the picture. It's kind of hard. It was kind of hard getting it on. This bolt. The bolt's on the other side, but it's on there. Handlebars is on there. Headlights mounted. Flashers mounted. Bars tightened. So let's get this battery on because I'm excited to see it start. All right, we got the bike put together, man. Let me show y'all the little startup procedure. Kind of caught me off guard. So hit your power button, power switch right there. It makes that noise. I think it registers the key whenever you're in range. And this is your key. This is your key fob right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's a little lightning symbol on that one. Hit that twice. 1, 2.
Oh, Aniioki.
Ooh, it's more than just an e-bike. The boys put that technology in here, ain't it? So that's your display. Y'all can see that. 0 miles on the dash, brand new, like always. So yeah, I'm excited. See, it's flashing. Yeah, I haven't seen this side of the bike. Kickstand. Of course, we bolted these down. Kickstand's pretty decent. Battery installed. Charging port. Yeah, let's figure out what these modes do. Alright, I just did a test ride and I want to compare these two. First thing I noticed about this bike is, man, that seat height. This is the lowest it goes. Sorry for my short dudes, but this ain't for you. I'm about 6'1", 6'2", and it sits perfect for me, but it's kind of high. Comparing that to my Talaria, you can see the thing just towers over it. And we're actually going to compare the speed because I was surprised, man. I was surprised how fast this thing goes. It's a 72 volt, 6,000 watt, 3,000 per tire, respectively. So, me and my boy here, I'm gonna let him ride my bike. I'm gonna ride this thing and we're gonna compare the speed because this thing is fast, man. So, y'all watch out. All right, there's 5 modes. I'm gonna go straight to 5th mode, man. 5th mode, that's it. So we can get straight to the beans. All right, we're gonna do a little cruise and then we're gonna do a little rolling 20. You wanna do a rolling 20? All right, we'll do a little rolling 20. All right, let's go. shit. All right, so it's got a little throttle lag. That's one thing I noticed. If you're in fifth, decelerating, you get back on the gas, it's not as responsive as that bike would be. But that's just something I'm noticing. All right, so 60 volt, 72 volt. We're gonna do a rolling 20. You can see what 20 is on the speedometer. Yeah, okay, rolling 20, and then we're gonna launch it. And we're gonna see what's what, all right? Yes, sir, let's go ahead and get this propped up so we can kind of see what's going on. Get y'all to kind of see where we at with it. All right, let's do a rolling 20. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, going on them. I'm gone. Did about 44 going up the hill. I was about like 3 bike lengths in front of Buddy. Yes, sir. Oh. Almost crashed right there. Shit. Yeah, this thing fast. See how that thing, the bike will take off? That's what you got to remember. As soon as you start pedaling, this bike will take off on you. You got to remember that. All right, I'm gonna hawk him down. Hawk down. Bike's fast. That's embarrassing, man. That's embarrassing, man. That means I gotta upgrade, right? Hawk him down. Hawk down. Sir. Oh man, this bike. It can't do wheelies, but hey, when it comes to speed, it's definitely faster than that. It's 72 volts right here. Yeah, it is. Something about it still, it just feels weird sitting on it. I feel a little top heavy, if that makes sense. But and these brakes, they're not broken in yet, so they're a little soft. I say mad soft, really. I mean, the brake pull is good, it's there, but oh shit, fuck. See, that thing will whiskey throttle on you. I don't understand. Hold on, let's hold on. Let's backtrack a little bit.
It's too tall.
Like I'm saying, if you're in 5 and you're just, let's say, going around a little cul-de-sac like that, and you just tap the pedal one time, it's gonna engage the pedal assist, and it goes 0 to 20 in half a second. So you just gotta be careful of that. That's something to note on these brakes. They're not the best right now. So maybe go in a higher gear. I don't think that's gonna change anything. Yeah, but that's what happens when you ride in 4-wheel. I'm in 4-wheel. You can double click the power mode and change the, oh, in 5 it's gonna be 4-wheel regardless, so you get the gist. Lights on. You gotta hold this plus button 3 seconds. What's up, buddy? That? Yes, sir.
What is this? This shit is this huge.
It's a big old boy.
8, 9.
Now we just finished racing these two.
What?
Yeah. All right, so turn the headlight on. Hold the plus button for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Turns it off. You hold it again. 1, 2, 3. Bam, bam, bam. Turns it on. Of course, high beam, low beam. Do what they can. Any other little features they got? Push assist. You hold that down for 1 second. It'll start going forward on its own, so be careful on that. And then of course your gears. Standard mountain bike stuff. Yes, sir.
Turn signals?
Turn signals. Yes, sir. Turn signals. Want to see that? It's got mirrors too. Haven't installed them yet.
Street legal.
Go left side. Go right side. The whole 9. The thing I'm noticing about this bike, man, is just the seat height, and it's just sitting way too tall. If you look inside there, you see that silver thing. Yeah, right there. I'm not sure. It says it's the inner controller, as you can see right here. But it's got to be a way to lower the seat, because I don't know. We're pretty tall. Me and my boy right here, we're pretty tall. Yeah, and this thing sits high, so this ain't for short people at all. So there's got to be a way to lower the seat height. I might be doing something wrong, but I'm just confused. All right, opening up this inner controller, as you can see, it's a whole mumbo jumbo mess of stuff. Yeah, it came from the factory like this. So something's going on in here stopping us from getting our seat all the way down.
I see it. It's
so
moving, yes.
Something needs to be corrected. I'm gonna document this right now so we can see what's going on, but I'm gonna adjust this and let y'all know. All right, as you can see, I was able to line these two, so I should hypothetically be able to push the seat down. And while I push this seat down, it's gonna be pushing down on this controller assembly. This is already good right here.
That's a lot better.
Yes, sir. All right, so if you get one of these bikes, open up this controller, probably all mumbo jumboed up from shipping. Don't overlook that. It's very important. All right, we got the seat finally adjusted properly. You just take note of that spacing and stuff right there. Now I can go up and down throughout the range, but I'm highly impressed by this bike, man. Definitely, if you're in the price range looking for an e-bike, if you're looking for speed, something street legal, and something that can just commute good battery life, this one's good for you. You know, if you want to do some stunts, you want to do some wheelies, you want to be outside with the pack, you know, this one's good for you as well. I mean, they're both good for you, you know. Obviously, I got to upgrade because I got this in a time where this wasn't even a thing yet. But they say this is the world's biggest e-bike, apparently. So we'll see. Appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see y'all next time, all right?